Whether you're a homeowner, a system integrator, or an energy storage purchaser, understanding the basic parameters of a lithium battery is the first step towards safe use and proper system configuration. To date, we'll use the EPEVER 12.8-volt 314 ampere-hours lithium iron phosphate battery to quickly explain the key parameters you should know and how they guide proper battery use. Let's talk about life cycle. This simply means the number of charge and discharge cycles a battery can undergo under specified conditions. For example, this product is rated 8,000 cycles. If you use it once per day, it can theoretically last over 21 years. Factors such as temperature, depth of discharge, and charging or discharging rates also influence a battery's lifespan. Now let's talk about the discharge rate, sometimes called C rating. In simple terms, this means how fast a battery can give out its stored energy. Think of the battery as the water tank. The C rating tells how big the tap is. A small tap means the water comes out slowly. A big tap means the water can gush out quickly. This battery is rated at 0.6 C. That means we take 314 ampere-hours and multiply it by 0.6, which gives 188.4 amperes. In simple terms, this battery can safely provide up to 188 amperes of continuous power. Let's talk about the charge rate, which works much like the discharge rate. It describes how quickly energy is stored in the battery, and it's also measured in C. The higher the C value, the faster the battery charges. While it's tempting to charge quickly, especially when power is limited, doing so can cause overheating, swelling, and shorten the battery's lifespan. For the best balance of safety and longevity, we recommend charging at 0.5 C. If the CPU is the brain of a computer, then the BMS is the brain of a battery. It doesn't just guard against overcharging, over-discharging, and short circuits. It also manages cell balancing and temperature control. For example, if charging isn't cut off in time during extreme heat, the risk of thermal runaway rises sharply. That's why this battery comes with our newly developed BMS protocol, supporting RS-485 and CAN communication to help keep your off-grid power systems safe and reliable. Let's talk about the battery's charging and discharging temperature range. This simply shows the temperatures within which the battery can operate normally. You may have heard that lithium iron phosphate batteries handle heat well but struggle in the cold. That really means they can't charge properly at low temperatures. For this battery, the charging range is 0 degrees Celsius to 55 degrees Celsius, while the discharging range is -20 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. To overcome the low temperature limitation, we've built in an automatic heating system. When the surrounding temperature gets too close to the limit, the system automatically warms the battery back to a safe range before it starts working again. The best part, it all happens automatically with no extra steps needed from you. Now let's talk about the battery's IP rating. In simple terms, this rating tells you what kind of environments the battery can safely operate in. The higher the rating, the better the protection. This battery is rated IP65, which means it's resistant to everyday rain, dust, and sand, making it a good fit for garages, equipment rooms, balconies, or outdoor cabinets. In harsher conditions like heavy dust, oil, corrosive gases, or high-pressure water, you may still need extra casing or sealing for protection. Now let's talk about battery storage conditions. Even when not in use, batteries slowly lose charge over time. This is called self-discharge. That's why the storage environment plays a key role in preserving battery health. If you don't plan to use the battery for a while, we recommend charging it to about 40 to 60% and storing it in a temperature range of 5 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius with 20 to 80% humidity. This helps minimize self-discharge and extend lifespan. Just remember to inspect the battery every 2 to 3 months and recharge it as needed to maintain safety and performance. Connecting batteries in series or parallel is an effective way to temporarily increase voltage or expand capacity in emergency situations. This model supports linking up to 4 units in either series or parallel, and you can follow the diagram for guidance. However, before making any connections, always ensure that each battery pack has the same voltage and capacity. If the voltage or capacity do not match, do not proceed. Contact us for professional assistance. Well done! You've now got a solid grasp of both the common and specialized terms related to lithium batteries, knowledge that will help you use them more efficiently and safely. Every battery you purchase comes with a user manual inside the box. This guide includes detailed specifications and important safety instructions, so be sure to read it carefully before use. And remember, lithium iron phosphate batteries are high-energy devices. Never attempt to disassemble or modify them on your own. For more details or support, visit epever.com or simply scan the QR code provided.